Welcome, friends, to the Beaver Dam. Welcome, friends, to the Beaver Dam. We're gonna have a damn good time doing my dailies, getting some roster reviews in, just trying to have a damn good time. Brandon Briggs, welcome. Yes, a midnight stream, abso-freaking-lutely. Just how I like my streams at 9:22 p.m. Exactly. Haha, now I know that you live in Seattle. California? Oregon. Let's see. Okay, we gotta get our Great Mother shards. Gosh, that's loud. What was I playing earlier? Oh, I was playing Warhammer. What? Taters, precious. Potatoes. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. How's your guys' night going? Anything new, wonderful, fun, or exciting? I'm excited. We're this week's our next episode of our podcast, so I'm going to be filming that this week. Other than that, it's just, you know, looking for jobs and, you know, kind of hanging out. I've been really busy today, and I don't think it's going to change tomorrow. I'm helping a buddy of mine get started stream-wise. He originally wanted to start streaming Hunters, and I was like, nope, don't stream Star Wars Hunters. I know that you're, like, not bad at Star Wars Hunters, and you're, like, doing pretty good at it, but no one watches it. Aw, sad Yotter. I don't know why I'm bothering. Let's, just for fun. Hey, Darth Slay, welcome, welcome. Hi, Mara. I know, I haven't really been home at all today. Just kind of been going from one place to another. You feeling cuddly? Hi. Oh, from under there. Hi. Hi, you cool person. Hi, cool person. I love you. I know. I haven't been home all day. You miss me, I know. Yo, Rabbit, hope you've been doing well. I'm doing great now that you're here, my friend. Oh, having a swell stream. Got your comeuppance to 5-star for GAC. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, my friend. I love you. Okay, go poopers. Okay, please. Okay. Time to rip through our dailies as fast as we can. Dude, we're so close to finishing like all of our ships. I'm so excited. We just finished the Extinction class bomber this week. We're about to finish the Tidorito this week. Like, yeah, it's I'm getting real close to being done with ships like entirely. Like, this is the bottom of my ships. Sith Fighter is a Cantina, right? That's why I'm not doing it. Yeah. So whenever I get around to working on that, I'll switch to it. But yeah. I should probably upgrade that. Hi. Welcome, hi. So typically for our roster reviews here, we'll throw this in chat right now. Hi there, hello. That should pop up with a Discord link here in just a second, and if you go to the Discord, the order in which we prioritize roster reviews are those who have a $10 membership, those who super chat, those who are in Discord and post in Discord, and then if we have time, we get to the people that are in chat itself. So if you go to the Discord, there is a section called roster reviews, and so if you just go over here, every time I start up roster reviews, I type into the chat at roster, if I can spell roster reviews live now, and then I hit enter. Anything after that will be submitted for a roster review. And so once I finish with my dailies right here, we'll start for the list for roster reviews. If you aren't here for your roster review, we skip you. If you want to be notified for this, you can just scroll up to the top, and under channels and roles at the very bottom, you can click right here and you'll be notified every time we do roster reviews. And you can click this again once you get a roster review if you don't want to be notified for a little while. Hey, Madness, welcome. Trying to kill a solo LV, he's not budging. Dude, my frickin' territory wars has been absolutely awful because it's just, the front wall was all Gungans with the support cron, and I didn't have time yesterday to put my territory war defense down just because I was running around trying to fix my car and everything yesterday. So it was just, it was rough. And so like, I'm trying to get as much attack as I can. And it's just, you know, Great Mothers or Gungans. And then the next wall was, I don't even remember what, it was just another wall of just nightmarish stuff. Hey, RE, welcome, my friend. Okay, so we spent our energy. Now we just need to spend on some Chirotechs. Where'd you go? Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Okay. And then we need to purchase the $200 bundle right here because, you know, that's definitely worth it. CG and their shenanigans. Okay, we need 150 of these, and then we are done with, ooh, very nice. There's an Omicron. We need 150 of these, and then we're done with the Relic 7s we need for Ahsoka, and then it'll just be on to whatever requirements we have left. So, only 20 more, and we're done. Let's get Embo going. Yeah, I wonder how it's going right now. I haven't checked it in a couple hours. So in the roster review chat, once we put in the message saying, hey, you know, roster reviews are live. So right now I haven't put in the message, but the moment I do, I'll pull it up on the screen so you guys can see it, and I'll hit enter. After that, just post your ally code, just a little blurb about your account, you know, what are you farming, you know, what questions you have, that kind of thing, and just throw it in here. So you can type it up right now, and then once I put this message in, then everyone can sign up. Yeah, it's all quad maze. It's all quad maze with the Master Qui-Gon Cron. I need 6 dot mods. Okay. Yeah, of course, hi. Welcome to the channel, my friend. You guys want to hear a depressing story? Not really? No. Perfect. So yeah, today I went to an activity that's supposed to be like for specifically single people that are over a certain age threshold. And yeah, it was no, it wasn't D&D. Like, it was an event that was supposed to be, you know, what's up with that cute chick? Oh, I haven't talked to her again since. It was all, yeah. Let's just say slim pickings. I don't know how, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how to be polite about it. Like, I'm not even saying that the girls were unattractive there. It was just, in general, girls and guys, like, it was the people that you'd worry about, like, being able to graduate high school. No, it was dudes and chicks. It was just bottom of the barrel. Like, I was like sitting there, I was like, you know, some of these people seem like people I'd hang out with. Some of them, most of them, I'm like, I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Was I the best looking dude there? No, there were 3 dudes that were hotter than me. And by hotter than me, I mean significantly. Not even just ugly, just... like, I'm pretty sure a couple of them wear tinfoil hats at home. I don't know how a better way to put it than that. Like, yes, there were some that were like that, Black Hammer and Ari, but that's true of anything you go to. You go out in public and, you know, you're always going to find people like that, but it's just, you know, It wasn't even necessarily that. It was just like, yeah. It made me be depressed for the age that I am single at. I was like looking at all of them and I was like, dang, am I doing this bad with my life? Oh my gosh, what am I doing wrong? What do I need to fix now? Like, it was kind of a wake-up call. Slightly damaged people. Yeah, slightly damaged goods is a great way of putting it, Kim. Great way of putting it. I blame this game. Yeah, the reason that I don't have a significant other is because I play Galaxy Heroes. That's probably true. Yeah, exactly. Like, I can't give this up. I like Star Wars too much. Oh, tantalizing. Is the stream glitching for anyone else? I don't know, is it? Yo, people on YouTube, is it glitching? Let's see, am I getting... I'm not getting any error messages. There's 2 other people in Twitch chat. Is it glitching on Twitch in general? Or is it just stream is fine for you? Okay. Yeah, so it looks like it's on your end, Soleil. Okay, we did that, we did that. We did that. Do we do challenges? Define glitching, stuttering, freezing, things like that. You don't need someone else to be ahead in life. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. Yeah, I multi-stream to multi-stream to Twitch and YouTube. Oh, why does my game keep glitching and getting in the wrong place? There we go. Twitch looks good this time of year. Oh, we gotta choose a new character. What character are we going to, like, just randomly drop on? Let's go to our in need of erection. Who in here deserves a boost? No one in here really needs like a gear 12 at least. They need a gear 13, which we're still working on gear 13 stuff. Let's see if there's anyone that's like low gear that could be pushed up to gear 12. That's like a newer character. It's kind of between... Show us your cup. I'm not leveling up cup. My cup is in the perfect spot. He is level 69 where he should be. Yeah, so we're looking at Adrad. So Profundity was my next project, but then Ahsoka Tano came crashing through the wall. And so then I started going for Ahsoka Tano. So here we are. I have all of the Chirotex done for these guys, and so I have excess Chirotex right now, and so I'm looking for a place to spend it. And so we're going to be going, our next couple of farms are Ahsoka Tano, Profundity, Jabba, and then JKCK and Leia. And so Profundity is the next project, so I'm thinking Adrad, but then Master Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan, we do get the beautiful, beautiful stuff. Relax, stop looking, level find you. Oh, I haven't been looking for a long time, Kim. I just recently started going to different things again, just to, you know, just kind of get myself out there and be less nervous around people, because I've been kind of a hermit since I got this channel, because I got work, and then I come home and I stream, and that's basically my life. And so I was just like kind of looking to make friends in the area, because I just moved to a new place. And so I'm not even kind of like looking at that type of thing. But I got invited to this event, and so I was like, yeah, sure, I'll go check it out. So. It's a weird word. Here's one for you. Are you guys ready? Do you know what the name of the hot pads that you use on a table are? So not the hot pads you use to pull something out of an oven, but the ones you specifically like put on a table to protect your table, and so that you could set your hot stuff onto the table. Do you know what those ones are called? Was getting invited to today's event seen as a... No, absolutely not, Yotter. It was an event that they're trying to kick off and get started. And it's like a new age range they haven't really done anything with, and so they wanted to try it out, and it just isn't... They don't have enough people, and those that are coming are interesting. It's called... No, a doily is a fancy napkin, essentially, that you put on the table, yes. Yeah, but it doesn't actually protect. It's just supposed to be fancy. Hot plates are specifically things that actually keep things heated that you would put on a table. Yeah, I am the new guy in town. I just moved here like less than a month ago. They're called trivets. These are called trivets, the things that you put hot pots on. Even when you do the whole oven mitt thing, it technically becomes a trivet the moment that you're putting it into a stationary position where you would put hot things on it. So, the more you know, guys. Okay. I just learned my white mom lore for the day. Oh gosh, let's see what our opponent's doing.
Hello there.
Welcome, hi to the damn community. I'm glad that my white mom lore was enough to get the subscription. Ooh, let's see. The last one was August. September, October, November would be the next one, Keldon, I think. That's true. That's true. But I guess that kind of just depends on what coaster means. I'm not seeing any special old definitions that would hint to the meaning. Yeah, so I don't know when it comes to coaster. That's kind of a weird one. I gotta be honest. Are you ever going for Malicos? Oh, we're in his account. Actually, this isn't a bad account to go against. I'm gonna be honest. How's his ships? He must be relying on ships heavily if he's this high. Yeah, there's his ships. I was like, sitting here, I'm like, I don't see accounts like this very high very often. It's because this account is a triple middle finger account. Terran Malicos was the last person in Conquest, right? Yeah, he was the last person in Conquest that I didn't go for. So like everyone else, I at least got a solid amount of the overall shards that you need for him, to the point where I'll get them very quickly if I want to get them quickly. Terran Malicos was the one I didn't try on, because the one before him, I believe, was Trench. And I did push Trench, and Trench ended up being garbage. And so I just gave up on Malicos, being like, they're gonna drop garbage characters, why bother? So, Malicos was the last one that I really pushed for. After that, I've kind of pushed for all of the Conquest units. I thought I thought you need to hit Kyra 1 and then you finally find the right person for you. White mom lore as a white mom. I find that hysterical. What was it? I was gonna look at something. I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh yeah, I wanted to... Dude, we are so close to so many things in Conquest. I decided to just make sure that I got the feats done, essentially. Just unlocked Bane a few days ago. Now I'm struggling to gear him up. Oof. Dude, get him up quick. He's so good. We're just gonna hit auto. Honestly, this is gonna work. Trust me, guys. This works every time. With the data discs I have, they literally just die off at this point. Because apparently the data disc that says whenever an enemy deals damage to you, deal damage to that enemy counts as volatile accelerator. And so as they hit you, they just build up their volatile accelerator and then they die. It's quite entertaining. And so I've been using this to cheese feats. Pushing for JKL, so you're out of Kyrotex? Yeah, that's fair. But like Bane is, he is like a apex predator in this game. You cannot sleep on that guy. That guy is like an instant must finish. So I hope you're making him your main priority. Okay. I'm gonna just do a couple battles in Conquest, but in the meantime, we're gonna start up the roster reviews. While you guys are signing up, I'll do a couple more battles and just get everything done. Sounds good. Roster reviews are live, my friends. So first come, first serve. Put your roster review in if you need one, and I'm gonna continue to work on my stuff. Okay. Mandalorian, you, we'll use you, and then we're gonna use, who is it? Separatist. You and you. Who goes with Bane? You can do C Bane, but it's kind of a overinvestment into Bane, or into C rather. You can literally use any Sith. So any high relic Sith that you have with him is all you really need, and he'll take out most GLs. Like you don't need the Sith Eternal, honestly. You can just throw him with whoever. The data disk I'm using to cheese the surviving ones. In fact, I wonder if it'll work with Geos. The data disk is called Return Fire. Whenever an ally takes damage from an enemy, they reflect 20% of that damage back at the enemy stacking. This damage can't defeat enemies. But Volatile Accelerator applies the things, and that can defeat enemies. So, out of curiosity, is it this one? I think it's this one, right? This is where we need the Geonosian battles. Can I use this to cheese the Geonosian battles too? Because I actually haven't tried. These guys have too many cleanses is the problem with this team. Let's try a team that doesn't have as many cleanses. How dare you, Death Destroyer of Worlds? I expected you to be here when I started. No. Welcome, welcome, my friend. It's good to see you. Wasn't there one more person here? I could have sworn this is a 5-man team. We're only going to be going for probably 3 to 5. Or just depending. We're not doing a long stream. We're just streaming every day so that way we can help out the Twitch people. Because currently we can't do subscriber-only streams for Twitch. And so the subscribers on Twitch are kind of getting left behind when we have fun little, you know, members-only stuff. And so we're trying to make that happen. And so I'm only going to stream for about an hour on days that I don't usually stream. So Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, just to make sure that we can get that. So. But if you don't catch it today, Ari, make sure you hit that little button that gets you notified, because then you're going to find out fairly easily. Dang, B1 just kills himself off. That's so nice. Okay, yeah, this is actually gonna work real well. Dang, yeah, I love that I can cheese these feats this way, because this was a feat that I was like, dang, I don't know if I can do it. But yeah, make sure you hit that button and you'll be reminded every time we do it, because, like, honestly, we're going to be streaming every day, so. Can we do your kit reveal at the end of stream? I'm already one kit reveal behind. If we're not pressed on time, then yes, because I do have something planned for tonight. Unfortunately that we lost Spy, but we should still be fine. Okay, he'll die off. Okay, now kill him. Hit him. Nice stagger. And with that, well, there's another win. Dude, I am so happy that this is working. This makes my life so much easier. How rude. Yeah, just kill him off. Get rid of that. Sure. How long are your normal streams on the days you do stream? I usually stream 3 to 4 hours. Yeah, my normal streams are 3 to 4 hours because we do Grand Arena and then we do roster reviews. I don't know how low we can bring these guys stamina-wise, but we're going to try it. Because if we can cheese this feat real easy, I'm going to take it. Like, this is going to be so nice. Dang, they upset the cooldowns. Go ahead and kill off him because he's gonna be problematic. As I said, he's gonna be problematic. But can we still win? The answer is surprisingly yes. I want to be as many as possible. We stream Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, Monday typically. So we do a Wednesday stream for Grand Arena, Friday stream for Grand Arena, Sunday stream for Grand Arena. And then we try to do an earlier stream on Mondays and do a just roster review stream in preparation for the next week of GAC. So that's kind of the overall idea of our streams. I'm so glad they didn't do that. That would, oh, I'd hate that. Okay, so solid, guys. That's 5 battles done already on these guys. That is so nice. Oh, that actually solves so many of my problems. Still don't know how I'm gonna do Enoch though. Enoch, or not Enoch, Death Trooper Peridia. That's one that I'm struggling to figure out how I want to do that one. What was the other one? It was accuracy up. Accuracy up I think we can't do right now. Let's see, was Sector 3's just Geonosians. Queen Amidala surviving. Morgan Elsbeth surviving. Captain Enoch in your squad. Can we do this one? I don't know. I feel like we're only at 78%. We'll come back to it. Stuff like wall speak. Fair enough, hi. Night Sister Talzin team, let Death P die auto basic profit. That requires a Zeta Death Destroyer of Worlds. I don't have the a Zeta. Is that really how that works? It's the goofiest beat I've ever heard, and I love it. I'm glad, Nodman. Is it worth the Zeta is the question. I don't know if it's worth the Zeta. Defeat enemies of Morgan Elsbeth. I'm gonna have to find a way to cheese that one as well. I'm also gonna have to find a way to cheese the alert feat. Basilishan fallen. Basilishan fallen. Oh, I'm looking at Empire right now. I need Sith. Okay. We're gonna want you. We're gonna want. Where's not you? Other bulb. And you know what? Honestly, let's just give him this too. Rex lead, Barris. I don't have Barris's Zeta. Does that matter? Han Malik with VV Knight DCs. Bruh, you're killing me with these acronyms. Let's hit you, and there we go. Okay, Rex lead, Barris, Han, Malik, with Voluntary Vanguard, and then Night Trooper, and then DCS. What is DCS? Deployable cooling systems. Got it. Yeah, we're just talking about is the Barris and Zeta needed for the cheese that's being referred to in chat. Okay, I can do the rest of my Conquest stuff tomorrow. I just wanted to get some stuff in while we had some stamina. Let's go do some roster reviews. Okay, we don't have a ton, which is good. And these will be full roster reviews because we are no longer, you know, in between Grand Arena seasons, so we're not pushing Panic Farms right now. Although we will talk about Panic Farms, as always. Is her Zeta lead or unique? It's unique. Otherwise, it would be worthless on most teams. Finnish Inquisitors don't know what to farm next, planning Saw and Luthen. Wagey, are you here? Go against Iden. Okay, I'll give it a try. Honestly, if we do honestly, I think we can cheese these feats pretty easily and finish the last of the feats. I am 99.999.5% 0.7% positive that we can almost maybe probably get Red Parade. So. Ugh. Who's my favorite Star Wars character? It changes frequently. Growing up, it was always Darth Vader. And then Anakin. Right now, it's Thrawn. I love what Timothy Zahn has done with Thrawn in the new books. Like, I read the first 3 books and I was like, wow, that was so good. I can't wait to see what they do with Thrawn. And then I read the prequel trilogy that he wrote as well. And then I was like, oh my gosh, that adds in so much depth into Thrawn's character. And I really hope that shows through in the shows. I've always loved the Thrawn trilogy as a kid. You know, hence the reason my dog's name is Mara Jade. You know, always loved all of the old Star Wars books and everything, but I'm probably gonna go with Thrawn, and Eli Vanto is who I want them to add to the game. Just killed Lord Vader with Maul with Qui-Gon lead in Squad Arena. Where's the bonus turns coming from? It's not bonus turns. It's 100% turn meter. Every time an ally gets Foresight, all allies gain 20% turn meter. Qui-Gon himself on his kit says, hey, by the way, everyone gains Foresight at the beginning of battle. Essentially, everyone gets 100% turn meter. And so you just keep boosting so much turn meter into the team under Qui-Gon's lead, and that's why it's being broken. If you're referring Qui-Gon lead with the Eth Kothkoron like we were using the other day, that's why that's working. Oh yes, Admiral Aralani AR. Yeah, I would love to have a Chiss fleet, honestly. You know, it would be able to grab a couple of the kind of remaining Empire ships and put them in a new fleet, perhaps. So I think there's definitely an argument to be said about having a Chiss fleet, but I think we're gonna need a little bit more from Thrawn and general, like, well-known canon before we can get something like that. So. Oh, I agree, Phoebe. Canderous and HK are my two favorite characters in that game.
Impressive.
I don't doubt that at all, Death Destroyer. My dog is 2 years old and she's a German short-haired pointer. Anytime someone donates $1, we bring her up on the chair and feed her a treat. Oh, dude, I don't know how to say their name. It starts with a Y. I'm pretty sure the Y is silent. It's like Salamanari or something like that. Can we get some Booma Beats? Yes. There's Wagey. Okay, Wagey, it took you long enough to show up. We were actually just about to skip you, but we kind of got distracted by people's questions. AJ, is AJ here? Yeah, this is Wagey. So yeah, Wagey, to answer your question, you're finishing Inquisitors, you don't know where to farm next, planning Saw, Luthen. Like, you're there, my brother. You are there. You are there. Like, okay, so you are thinking Saw with Luthen. That's great. I think that's a great idea. I think that's a solid idea. The problem is you don't have a JML in your account. If you go for Jedi Knight Luke, you get Jedi Knight Luke, you'll have like 3 requirements left to get Jedi Master Luke. You go from Jedi Master Luke into Profundity, and you're going to have a really great time in the game. It's going to be the fastest way to get you more competitive in the game. Now, on top of that, you're also going to be getting a Mon Mothma out of a JML farm, which Mon Mothma works better with Luthen even outside of Grand Arena. And so overall, it just makes sense to go for JML right now. And then if you want JKCK as a PP, and that's why you're going for Saw, then you can go that way. But going for JML first gets you a solid spot for JKCK and gives you Mon Mothma to put with your Luthen. So I think that's what you should do, Wagey. Like, it just makes sense to me. So I'm going to say go for JML. We're not going to spend too much time on your account today just because we're trying to get through as many as we can. I need to be quick because I only have about 10 more minutes. Solid fleets, keep working on them, but yeah, I would do JML to Profundity. Your guild's requesting for JKCK, that still doesn't mean you don't go for JML, dude. Your JML is going to be doing it. If I were you, what I would do is I would swap. I would do 1 requirement for JKCK, 1 requirement for JKL, 1 requirement for JKCK, 1 requirement for JKL, and just kind of keep going back and forth. So that way you can show your guild you're making progress on what they want, but you're also taking the time to do the thing that's going to benefit your account most. So JML, yes, JML is the best Conquest GL. There are better ones when it comes to just hitting auto and watching them kill off teams, but JML, because he cheeses so many feats, it makes him the best GL for Conquest, period. Because, like, yeah, Kenobi's nice, yeah, Lord Vader does surprisingly well, doesn't really matter when it comes to the fact that you need to get feats, because JML can just be like, hey, you're light side, you need to kill things and you're gear 6. I'm going to have you attack that guy and you're going to deal 1,000 times the damage you should be dealing. You over there, you're going to do the same thing and you can do it. It's so great. So, like, if you can push off the JKCK to get JML, do it. If not, try to alternate while you're going for JKCK and show that you're working towards it for your guild, but you're also doing what benefits your account, because you can't just go for a guild thing and just assume that your guild's going to take care of you. You need to do the things that are going to help your account, and JML to Profundity is going to be that thing. And then it also benefits getting the JKCK afterwards, because then you have a home for JKCK. In a pinch, you have like a great counter to most GLs. In a non-pinch situation, you have 3 Jedi teams to pick from. Like, it's a great thing to have. Not gonna lie, since getting SLKR my Conquest has gotten so much easier. Yeah, once you get like a couple GLs, you do really well. Okay, hi, you said you are AJ, so let's jump into yours. You are next on the list on my screen. Okay, AJ, it looks like you're really early game. You bought the Lightspeed bundle that just came out. Are you willing to purchase more Lightspeed bundles is my question. Like, is this an account where you're like, that's all I could afford and I wanted to grab it? Or are you willing to purchase more? That's all I could get. Yeah, so obviously, you know, so you're willing to get more. You love this game. That's all you could get, because that's all you could afford at the time, or that's all that was out. Yeah. Okay. So I am calling it right now. And you can come yell at me in the comments section if I'm wrong, but in 2 months you are going to see all the Lightspeed bundles come back. Even if it's not all of them, you're going to see a significant amount. So I would save some money, whatever you're doing. I don't know, you know, if you're an adult, a child, whatever you might be, start saving up money for November, because November is the anniversary of this game, and most likely we'll get Lightspeed bundles back during the anniversary of the game. So when the first Lightspeed bundles came out, we're probably going to get more. So, yeah, save some money. It's something to look at. So you're probably going to get a rerun of a lot of the old Lightspeed bundles that are the really good value, like Ray, SLKR, that type of thing. So that being said, I'm going to give you a farming path right now today, and then I want you to ignore this entire farming path if you get the Lightspeed bundles, and I need you to go and finish the Lightspeed bundles. That is what I'm calling for you right now. So I'm going to give you like what I suggest you do, and then I'm also going to tell you ignore the weird guy on the internet and go for your Lightspeed bundles if they do come in November. So like, if you get the SLKR and the Finalizer bundle, go get Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. If you get the Rey and the Radis bundle, go get Rey. Do not continue down the path that you currently have set up. Okay, that being said, what I would suggest for an account like this, you're kind of already setting up for it, which is basically getting some assault battle teams ready, getting Executor going, and going for Leia. That's what my free-to-play account is going for, and I'm really enjoying it. So you're going to get a CLS team to help you out. That'll be able to get you a challenge tier 3 on an assault battle. You'll get Phoenix team, that's another assault battle. Imperial Troopers, another assault battle for you. Leia is another assault battle for you. just it kind of all works together for you. You're going to go for C-3PO to, you know, round out your CLS. You're going to be building the Ewoks. You need to get Leia. So like just overall, that is my suggestion for your overall route. You already have the Captain Han, the Rebel Officer Leia Organa. You also have a Wampa, which means you should be pushing to get at least one Omicron from every galactic challenge that you can, because you want the Wampa Omicron ASAP. You cannot sleep on how good of a value Wampa is by himself. He's a solo machine. Don't sleep on him. And so Wampa Omicron's kind of your big focus when it comes to Next Zeta and Omicron, but then pushing into a Phoenix team, an Imperial Trooper team, getting that Darth Vader relic as another solo relic character, very, very helpful. Pushing into CLS and then building into Leia, and then after you finish Leia, you're going to plan on an Executor. So make sure you're picking up shards along the way for things like the Imperial Troopers, things like the ships that you need for Executor. That'll also build you some bounty hunters, very nice in a pinch. But overall, that'll also get you the scoundrels that you need to get your credit heist done by building the Executor fleet. And so you're kind of going to have a Rebel fleet going, and you're going to have an Executor fleet going, and then you'll byproduct build an Empire fleet out of that. You're going to go for JML. So if it's a PP, there's nothing wrong with a little PP. Passion projects are not a bad thing. The reason that we suggest things like Leia and Jabba first before Jedi Master Luke is because Leia shares Rex, very easy to get, gets you a lot of assault battle teams. On top of that, has an assault battle associated that's more Kyrotechs, that's more Zetas, and then Jabba gets you a ton of mods, and then into JML, and then JML kind of finishes the Trinity. And so the reason we suggest it that way is just because you're going to get a lot more benefit in the long run. But any way that you break into the overall three GLs in the Rebels, the Rebel Trinity, if you will, it's going to be a good time for you. So I wouldn't fault you for going for JML. But yeah, it's just like you're building Phoenix with Krex. That's right there. You already have a 7-star ready for your Leia. Captain Han and Rebel Officer Leia are required at Relic 5 for Leia. You have in here a CLS team you're building, which means you're going to build, you know, C-3PO. So you're going to need Ewoks. That event is super easy if you use Nisa as your 5th Ewok. And Nisa is a requirement, as well as a couple of the Ewoks are a requirement for Leia. So a lot of kind of your build up to lead towards JML kind of just works into getting Leia much faster. So that is my overall theory. But if you go for JML, same kind of thing. JML into Executor works the same way. Work through the Rebel Trinity. It's the best place to start in general. And Wampa and Vader should be your 2 solo characters. Make sure Vader gets up to Relic 5, give him his Zetas, give Wampa Omicron Zeta, and make sure you can solo some teams. Booma Beats, yes, I got you.
Boy, I love you. Almost got us killed. Are you brainless?
Okay, I'm gonna not turn it on super loud because we're gonna do one more roster review real quick. I don't have a ton of time, but we're gonna do one really quick roster review. Yeah, Yoder, I'm kind of annoyed at what CG did to us with that. So you've already done some great stuff, which is you've taken advantage of the ships they gave you. It looks like you're starting to work on Houndstooth, which is great. Overall, like I don't know what you're looking specifically. Like my free-to-play account, I can show you it if you want, but like this is essentially you kind of have an Empire fleet going, and then you're building a bounty hunter fleet. And then make sure in your fleet arena you're picking up some Ghost and Phantom shards and trying to build this fleet. Rebel Y-Wing, Imperial TIE Bomber, you can pick up both of their shards in Galactic War. And so just kind of like make sure you're taking advantage of the other ships you're already leveling up, because you know you're building a Phoenix team to use. And so you'll have these two, and then Rebel Y-Wing doesn't require anything besides being Rebel Y-Wing. Speaking of Imperial TIE Bomber, make sure you level this guy up to level 85. Not only will it shut down just any rebel fleet that you're going up against in GAC, but on top of that, because it's a crewless ship, its entire power base is based off of its level. So if it's level 85 7 stars, that's the max it can be for beefiness. So make sure you get this guy to level 85. He should be your next ship to level 85, because these two together carry my GAC when it comes to using these. So yes, what Cheeseball said, 100%. Keep an eye out if you're planning on pushing for JML. Keep an eye out for the Shadows of the Empire Lightspeed bundle is what it's called. It'll include basically all of the garbage requirements that you need for JML. So like, I would specifically avoid those garbage requirements, which those garbage requirements include like Princess Leia, they include Old Ben, all that type of stuff. And I wouldn't push your Phoenix past Gear 12 until then, honestly, just because you can get a Relic Phoenix out of that same bundle. And they'll still do most of what you need at Gear 12. Oh yeah, all of the crewless ships are immensely not as good, but at the level that he's playing at, I play at the same level he's playing at with my account, and a level 85 5-star bomber carries me in my GAC with my my newly relicked Vader. Yeah, absolutely. In fact, we do the GAC for all 3 of our accounts on stream, so you can watch us do the GAC and kind of get an idea of like how an account looks early on. So for sure, hi, we can do that. One of these days, CG will fix their game, and it'll allow me to actually get into my free-to-play account without having to sign out on the PC client and sign back in. Okay, gotta have that off. But yeah, currently this just sits here and does nothing. Okay, we got a Angranator. That sounds good. Don't worry, it's not going to get confusing. We have a guy named Hello, we have a guy named Hi, we have another guy named Hi, which is you. We have 4 Calebs. Like, it doesn't get confusing at all. Okay, Aggranator is not here. Do we have Black Knight in the chat? I'm sure we have Black Knight. Okay, still pushing for profundity into Leia. Will gear up other stuff such as stat, then force GPL. Once you get nice zombies real quick, add rad, Omen before GAC lock in. Are you looking for anything specific? Because it sounds like you're just kind of working on projects still. Like, it doesn't sound like there's anything specific that I'm going to call out that's really different. Like, obviously Ben Solo should be like your next big thing. We've talked about that. You mentioned it in your message. Is there anything, hey Ma, welcome, or Mango, whatever you want to call yourself. Is there anything specific you're asking for, Black Knight? Because like we've been through your account fairly recently. After JML, where should I go? Oh, that's an easy one, Profundity. But no, you mentioned that you're going Profundity and everything. Are you talking about after Jabba, like you finish the Rebel Trinity? Like, are we talking about you finish the Rebels are gone, like that kind of thing? Because Jabba's the obvious choice directly after JML. In fact, a lot of people would argue before JML, but just because you have all the requirements for JML, you might as well do it. You're doing Profundity, Leia, JML, then Jabba, and then honestly, probably Jedi Master Luke. Or sorry, Jedi Master Kenobi. That's kind of the overall, like, the farming path for light speed bundles, I feel like, is you're gonna go, you know, however direction you want to go in the rebels after you finish your light speed bundles, but suggested is JML, Profundity, Jabba, Leia, and then after those, when should you push Executor? That's right, you don't have Executor. Oh, you're that guy who has like everything for Executor, but you don't have it. I forgot about that. Yeah. I said it the first time we ever did a roster review with you, dude. Profundity then Executor is going to be the best thing that you can do. But you want to get that Leia, you're going to get that Leia. So I would probably do Profundity, Leia, Executor, JML, Jabba. Stream is going to be at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I will post my stream schedule later tonight in the Discord under streams, and it'll be according to your time zone. So. Leave him where he is. Don't level him past how you have already leveled him. Even then, your Wat Tambor is going to go to other things that are more important, making it so the SLKR versus Lord Vader battle goes better. Using him with JML on defense. Like, there's 1,000,001 ways to use Wat that are better than putting him with Trench. Making it so that way Vader can solo Geos easier. Yeah. And then if I recall correctly, yeah, you have the Captain Rex at gear 12, you have the Drogon at, what is this, gear 10 with 7-star. You have the Nisa already done. You have the Scout Trooper already 7-star, like, yeah. So... But yeah, Executor as soon as you can. I know it's hard to do 2 like big farms in a row for ships, so like Executor as soon as you have the resources is what I would put it in. After Jabba, I'm going to say you go and do you go and do JMK, just because JMK is probably the easiest one to get into with the current light speed bundles and everything going on. So okay. Thank you guys so much for joining us. I know this was a short stream, but so will all of our streams for the next month be like this, except for our normally scheduled streams. Thank you guys so much for joining us. I do got to get going. I do have plans tonight for at least a little bit longer because I've been busy all day, and I promised my heart and soul to Nexus tonight. So thank you guys so much for joining us, and I would say let's raid someone, but honestly, once again, it's middle of the night that we're streaming, so I doubt anyone's streaming right now. So you guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys in the next video. Forehead kisses for each and every one of you.